Okay, we're here with Mary Lou Wong Chong. Mary Lou is the originator, founder, and moving force with our cultural festival here today. Mary Lou, welcome.
Thank you very much, Jim. This is a wonderful day, and we are blessed, hopefully, for the rest of the day with beautiful weather.
The weather's great, and this is the 12th annual, am I right?
Yes, this is the 12th annual Brunswick County Intercultural Festival, bringing the world to Brunswick County.
And we're here in the morning, and the crowds have just begun to come in, just begun.
Yes, just begun, so everybody just come back, come here. We have plenty to offer for everybody. We have
all right,
something for the kids.
Let's move around a little bit. Let's move in that direction and just see what we find.
Okay.
Tell us what we're going to see here.
Okay, here we have the Philippines. I was born in the Philippines, so I am quite proud of it. And they have such beautiful display of things cultural in the Philippines. Well, here's one of our helpers and a very good supporter of our festival, the Adams family.
Tell us your names, fellas.
Cole.
Cole.
And Adam Humphreys.
We thank you guys. You guys are volunteers, and Mary Lou and her staff need volunteers every single year, right?
She's fantastic.
She is.
We don't have an option. We don't have an option. We have to volunteer.
All right.
She makes us volunteer.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
That's the idea. Thanks, fellas. Thanks for being with us. All right. We're going to move along. Let's say hello to George. George Wong Chong. You know this nice lady to your right, don't you?
Oh, no, I don't know him at all. Because I did forget.
Only when there's something to be done.
And if Mary Lou is the star of the show, you're number 2, right?
Way back down the line.
All right. We're going to move on to Peru. Lead the way there, Mary Lou.
Oh, you want to...
Yeah. Okay.
I would like to introduce to you the lady of the Llama, and this is what's your name?
Hi,
You are the lady of the llama.
I am.
All right. Tell us your name.
I'm Vicki Sunberg. I'm from here in Brunswick County, and we have 6 llamas, but today we have my 2 boys, and they are highly trained llamas. Last weekend they were out in Asheville at the Mountain State Fair competing, and the weekend before that they were in Georgia competing.
Tell us something about llamas that we might not know.
Let's see. Llama manure is absolutely fantastic as a manure because it is like a 10-10-10 broad spectrum manure, so it's not hot like chicken manure that can burn your plants, and it's pelletized. And
What about personalities?
Each llama has its own personality. I mean, it is amazing how different they are. Moochie's my accountant. He keeps track of how many llamas are there, and if any are missing, he comes and he gets all upset, and he tells me there's one missing. The red one, that is our guard llama. He likes to make sure that there's no foxes or rabbits or any other of those scary animals in their pastures. So he just chases them out.
You know them well, and they know you well.
They do.
Well, thanks for spending some time with us. We
Thank
appreciate
you. This event is so fabulous that
great.
people can actually see all the different cultures. And I have a lady here that is actually from Peru. The llamas come from Peru, but she's actually herself from Peru and has brought a number of antiquities from Peru and are on
display.
display.
To say hello to her too.
I hope so.
Thanks
I
again.
hope so. She's fascinating.
Thank you.
All right.
Ms. Rumshauer, you're from Peru.
Yes, sir.
All right, and how long have you been here?
14 years.
Wow. Tell us a little bit about the artifacts that are here this morning.
Okay, we got some collection of this replica of different pre-Columbian cultures from
Right.
Peru.
And when you say pre-Columbian, how old is that?
Could be from 800 to 500 years
Wow. Wow.
old.
Are these yours?
Yes, it's a little collection that we have at home. And like these are Chancay culture from the coast. We have some textiles and some replica from, this is like military weapon that they used to throw stones, you know,
And
just
the
a
llamas,
replica.
the llamas in the background make a great
Yes.
backdrop, don't they?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being with us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. We're here studying India for the moment, and Swanan is my guest from India.
Yeah, I'm from India.
And you're a student who is.
UNCW.
I'm sorry.
I'm in UNCW.
Okay. What are you studying, Swanan?
I'm studying computer science and information systems.
All right.
I'm here for the grad level course, the master's program.
How is it that you speak such excellent English?
I have been studying English since kindergarten. Yeah.
Tell us something about India that I might not know.
Okay,
Or tell us
India.
about your family as well.
Oh. I'm basically from Ratnagiri. It's my hometown, but I have mostly stayed in Mumbai, which everyone is pretty much familiar to. My family lives in Ratnagiri and they own a hotel over there, so I'm a big foodie. I can tell you a lot about the Indian dishes. Like this is chicken tandoori, that's my favorite.
Okay.
Then there's this gulab jamun. This is a favorite dish of mine. It's sweet. It's the most beautiful sweet you can find. Then I'll tell you about a few places. Like this is the Udaipur. It's an oasis in Rajasthan. This is the Kerala boat race. Yeah. Then this is the Taj Mahal. It's one of the
We
seven.
all know about the Taj Mahal.
Yeah, it's one of the seven wonders. Then this is the Gwalior Fort. It's located in the exact center of India. Then these are some festivals which are celebrated in India. This is about the Bengal. It's one of the beautiful states. This is Banaras, where you can actually find the ancient India which everyone fantasizes about. Then this is the Bollywood stars. Like they make a lot of movies every year, and like most entertainment thing.
You are a great interview. Thank you. When you're back home in India, what do you hear about USA?
Back about USA, it's pretty crazy over here. I mean, I've heard many things like so exciting, and I'm so cool.
We're so glad you're here, and thanks for the few minutes that we spend together.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you for coming, and I appreciate you being a participant of the festival. Thank you. At this point, I'd like to introduce a very, very good friend of mine, Becky Long, who has been with the festival for the many years that I have been. Please welcome.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, Becky.
Thank you.
Welcome, Becky. Tell us about some of your research and some of your interest in our county. You're a native.
I'm a native from Brunswick
All right.
County, the western part over near the Waccamaw River, what we call the overflows area.
Okay.
And I just started out as wanting to collect some of the stories that my father told me, and
One thing led to another.
and he's passed on, and so I'm just trying to gather those bits and putting together the pieces of the puzzle. And I found it's just such an interesting county, and the history, you know, going back to 1600s, and of course before that Native American history, and the culture, the Gullah Geechee culture, which extends the corridor, extends up through Brunswick County. So I'm having a great time researching and learning. It's so multifaceted.
But all of this is relevant to our current day, our ecotourism and the development that occurs here.
Yes, the community college has developed an ecotourism certification, and what we're trying to do is offer some the background knowledge on heritage tourism. And so much of what I'm doing is about the culture and, you know, exactly what happened in Brunswick County, and also some of her surrounding neighbors, because they were very intertwined. You know, South Carolina, Horry County, and Columbus County, and things So, and my family goes back in Bladen County. My mother's side goes back to 1700s, and my daddy's side, Bellamy's, going back to even 1600s in Charleston coming in and things. So it's just been incredible putting the pieces together and talking to people who know history and stories, and there's another piece of the puzzle.
Give us a quick sample of what we see behind Mary Lou.
Well, what we have back here is mostly just pictures that I've collected from neighbors and friends, and you have, this is a cabin from the mid-1800s that is still standing. A great-grandmother lived there. This is a home that was the Jenrette family home that was built in the 1800s, and it's just shows a very, it's painted, so you know that it's a little more upper class when you have a painted house rather than the rough gray. This is a little packet. My great-uncle carried a little tablet in his overalls, and he would write down everything that day, and it was what he spent or what he bought. And so my aunt kept that, and you see where he marked it out. He must have paid for it, but it's like 2 packs of snuff, 10 cents. One bedstead, $3. One collar that they wore in those early 1900s was 10 cents. And then it goes on, you know, hog money. We raised $5 from hog money.
All right, let's make this connection because our viewers may want to be in touch with you. Okay. You're here at the college.
I teach at the community college, so anyone can call. Marilyn Graham is the coordinator, and they can just call and ask for her. I have a class starting in October that's going to be on Brunswick County, focusing just on the county, and it's 6 townships. We'll look at Summit history, but we'll look at the unique history of each of the different townships of Brunswick County.
It's a great story and one of the many reasons why we're here at the festival. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed talking to you.
Thank you.
I'd like to introduce to you a very good friend of mine, Valerie Bannister. She used to be my great neighbor, and she was one of the first persons that became my good friend when I moved here to Brunswick County.
Ms. Bannister, most of us know a little bit about the Gullah culture, but not as much as we're going to know in a minute or two.
Sure.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Be glad to. Gullah Geechee folks here in the coast of the U.S. from Jacksonville, North Carolina to Jacksonville, Florida, are indigenous folks from Sierra Leone in Africa and other countries, and they were isolated from the rest of the population, so they were able to retain a lot of customs, African customs, folkways, music, and language.
Even to this day?
Even to this day, that's correct. Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your exhibits.
Surely. I'm exhibiting here various artifacts from the Gullah Geechee culture. For example, the sweetgrass baskets, which are indigenous to Gullah Geechee culture. I have cookbooks here for foodways. It wouldn't be a Gullah Geechee table unless you had rice at every meal.
Right.
That picture, that gentleman there is my father, who's now deceased. If he was here, he would be 101 years old. He migrated to New York in the 30s, but we still maintain a lot of the Gullah Geechee culture. For example, rice was at every meal. And those are some of the things, some of the books, children's books of Gullah Geechee culture, etc.
Are there any particular holidays or events during the year that you celebrate?
Well, all holidays are very important in the Gullah Geechee culture, including Thanksgiving, Independence Day, 4th of July, June 10th, Emancipation Day. All of those holidays, because the family is very important, are important to the Gullah Geechee culture.
Ms. Bannister, thank you for being with us. Thanks for being with the festival.
Thank you so much.
We're visiting with Monika Chernovski. She is a native of Poland and with us here this morning. Welcome to our show.
Thank you very much.
Tell us a little bit about the exhibits here, and then we have a few more questions.
Okay, well, I have been in the festival, that's my 4th year, so I have a little bit of history and then traditional dishes of Poland and attractions that you can see in Poland. So here we have country flower. Polish flag is white on top, red at the bottom, and some flag, the officially government flags have white eagle on them. This is really not a Polish flower, it's just most common in Poland. It's a red corn poppy, it's a wild flower. National dish is pierogi. It's called Polish dumplings. It's pierogi, it's a basically dumpling filled with different things. And national holiday of Poland is November 11th. Poland was under foreign govern for 123 years. It started in 17th century and it's ended in 1918 after the First War. And the November 11, it was an official pact signed to reinstate Poland as an independent country.
Tell us how you got here to the States.
Well, originally I came to Connecticut in 1987 and I came to Carolina in 2009.
We're glad you found your way to Brunswick County. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
I'm a huge fan of the Brunswick County Quartet, the Sheriffs Quartet that is, and they've offered to give us a little sampling of what they've already provided here at the festival. Gentlemen, take it away, and thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Mr. Jim. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner